Hello, everybody. Welcome to the decks of the weekend, where I highlight the decks that caught my attention the most over the weekend. And how can I not start with Tron? I won my first ever RCQ yesterday. I even got this nice little picture at the end behind the Ultimate Guard booth with my deck. Mono Green Tron. I actually went undefeated. Haven't even lost a single game. I went 3-0 and then draw the next two rounds. And then 3-0 the top 8. The RCQ was in Porto Recanati. We had 30 players over there, and then are gonna do one more next month, and I think I'm gonna go again. It was a very nice environment, and of course, we knew we never round it helps. But yeah, Modern just felt amazing. There were the most popular deck in the tournament was Reckless Cam with 6 copies out of 30 players. The top 8 yet only had 8 different archetype. Yeah, I like Mono Green Tron. I have shared all my love for this deck already on my channel. I posted a Fibo video. I have another Fibo video going on Channel Fireball. I have posted in an article on Channel Fireball with the deck guides, Cyber Guide, etc. I still haven't lost with this deck. I have every time I played it, done some good testing against Scam. We'll do more testing against Scam for the Sofia event, but I believe that matchup is as close there as it appears. Again, this list comes from Team Handshake from Pro Tour Barcelona. I made some very minor changes. I really like the second position sideboard. Oh, by the way, the face down card is Aware Might. I really like the second position in the sideboard, and that's basically it. Very few changes. I like the third worm coil over one of the what's it called again? The Warping Well. But overall, in the top 8 there was 2 cool decks. One was Ores of Death and Taxes, and one was Temur Murktide, which I'm gonna be playing for sure in the next days. So they'll be shown on the channel. But overall, this is the winning deck, my favorite deck at the moment. In order to win a tournament, very strong. Of course, you need to know how to mulligan, when to mulligan. Don't just snap mulligan every hand that doesn't have Tron, but also don't snap keep every hand that is like 3 lands that are in Tron and some 6 drops. So, be careful with that. I had plenty of mulligan to 5, mulligan to 4. Yeah, again, I think I mulligan twice to 4 and definitely several times on 5, and haven't lost a single game. So they were good enough for me to win. But yeah, overall, highly recommend the deck. This was my modern deck of the weekend. Let's go over to other formats. I have played Pauper today on stream, and I will play maybe a little bit more Pauper in the next days. I noticed that I made very few Pauper content lately. Yet every time I put a Pauper video out, I got a huge response of people wanting to see more Paupers. Today I streamed with Blue White Cogates, but which keeps on doing well in the challenges. But the deck of the weekend for me in Pauper is Blue White Affinity, who won both Pauper challenges by Ocean Soul and Beko de Geia, which are 2 Pauper grinders on Magic Online. Beko de Geia in particular has like won everything. I believe he has won the last 4 challenges out of 6. You might correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he has just actually came up first so much, and it's impressive. This is exactly the list that Ocean Soul won with on Saturday too, I believe. It's 17 lands, and this is all about all the glitters. I played this deck actually in one of the, if you watch the car market videos, Pauper versus Modern, I played this deck against Murkta, and I won, thanks to the all the glitters plus Ginger Brute, although my list even had Standard Bearer to protect the Ginger Brute, which actually was reasonable. But obviously that's not really the point. There's some protection with Metallic Rebuke, and then you have the Ninja paired up with a Topter, and then you have a Thoughtcast, one more mind to just draw it all. Sprinkling Drum, of course, counts as a land, so you're not actually at 17 lands, you're at 21 lands. And again, this deck only exists because of all deck glitters, otherwise you would be playing the regular Grixis Affinity, which still does well. The artifact lands are definitely the talk of the town right now in Pauper. Whether you want to put Cleansing Fire on them, whether you want to just turn Galvanic Blast on, or whether you want to just improve your old deck litters and affinity and things. So this is definitely a great deck right now. Get your Dust to Dust ready because they're gonna need to blow up some Ginger Brooms. Although of course you can put it on the Thriving Inspector, then Dust to Dust doesn't do too much. Of course you can blow up some lands with it though. This deck has 8 of this, so even, what's it called? Even the Gorilla Shaman is going to be important. Let's go over to Legacy. On Saturday, actually, I played Legacy again. I went, I won a team event. It was Modern Legacy, and I was playing Legacy. I was playing my classic blue-black deck. I've been showing it to you this deck for a long time now. It was the one with Meltdown and Badlands, videos on it, articles on it, deep dive with all the cyber guides in the world. So this is my pet deck. This is the deck that I like to play, and I will be again. I went undefeated in that team event on Saturday. It's kind of a great run this weekend because I played FNM draft, team event, and then the RCQ on Sunday. I haven't lost a single match, so definitely one of those good weekends. But the deck of the weekend for me in Legacy, looking at the MTGO challenges, was for sure this Cephalids deck. So Illusion Cephalid is a combo deck that was very good. Before Orcish Bowmaster, this deck was really everywhere. One of the most popular decks for sure after the ban of Expressive Iteration. I was considering it for season and made a couple of videos there, so you can definitely check it out. They're both on Channel Fireball and my channel. I believe I have 2. So just go like Cephalid combo, Mengucci, Legacy, stuff like that on YouTube, and you'll find plenty of gameplay with me with this deck. But this list is really just straightforward. It doesn't play Orcish Bowmaster, and it's just it. You have Orim's Chant to protect against your opponent removal spells and such, and you're just trying to put together Cephalid Illusionist or Nomads and Core, and you mill your deck, you get Narcomoeba, try to turn Tassa's Oracle. You also have Shuko, which you can pick up with either Saga or Mystic, and you have Kajo Complete as a B plan. It is really just the same list, honestly. It hasn't really changed much. You have Teferi and Orim's Chant as a protection. You have the B plan of just making Saga Construct. And then sideboard, you sideboard Source Supply Shore against Merc that Regent, and you trim some of the combo. This is what I was doing, and I believe this is the same exact list that went on for a while. So Larson did very well, finishing first in Saturday Challenge, second in Sunday Challenge. Same player, same 75. Yeah, so either the player is extremely good with this deck, or the deck is well positioned in the meta game against maybe, you know, just like Orim's Chant and Teferi. I believe that as a Dimir Terror deck, if you just go like cantrip, and then you go Orim's Chant and have to force, and, you know, it's kind of a tough life to live. Omer removal spell don't work. They don't even play Snuff Out anymore. They play Shield's Edict, which obviously it's not great. But yeah, overall, I think that this deck is decent. This deck is good. Highly recommended if you enjoy some legacy action. And that's it for my deck of the weekend. I'll make a YouTube video every day, mostly Modern Legacy Pauper. Although today actually I have an arena video coming out. I have an arena draft coming out. I'm kind of enjoying every format right now. I think Magic is great nowadays, and I'm enjoying the draft format. Unfortunately, whenever I put a draft on Magic Online, it does super poorly. Let's see how does this arena draft. I'm expecting super poorly too, but we'll check it out. I love to play the formats I like on stream and on YouTube, but at the same time, I like to see how do the people that watch my video react to those. So let me know in the comments what do you think. As always, comments help, subscribing help, and see you next time.